This is Water Valley Blue Devil Classic Football. This game features the Water Valley Blue Devils and the Rosa Fort Lions. This homecoming game was played on October the 6th, 1995 at Water Valley. The final score was Water Valley 41, Rosa Fort 0. And now here's Bill Morgan.
And we're set for some great action here tonight. Bill Morgan along with Leslie and Jeff and Josh, and we're excited about the game tonight. And I'll be solo as we're so spread out tonight. You'll have to listen to me throughout the entire contest. Don is at Bruce, Billy Nelson at Vardaman, Jeff Russell at Calhoun City. So we have quite a bit going on here on this homecoming weekend. It seems for all of our schools. Of course, the Academy had theirs earlier. And we had 4 homecomings here tonight. So be sure and join us for all of the action on TV7 with Bruce, Calhoun City, and Vardaman. And, of course, on Channel 12, we welcome the viewers here for the Water Valley Blue Devil High School. And Rosa Fort will receive as Blue Devils set to kick it away. Number 12, Bennett Crow, the kicker. Crow will kick off. Rosa Fort will receive to start the ball game. Nice homecoming crowd out tonight. And there's the kick. Taken at about the 20-yard line by number 26 for Rosa Fort. And a nice return up to about the 33, and that was by number 26 for Rosa Fort. That was Ty Carlisle. And he gets the ball up to about the 33-yard line, and that's where they'll put it into play. 1st and 10 against this Water Valley defense here tonight. We saw a tough Water Valley defense last week at Bruce. Lost the game by 1 point, but Water Valley with a great team here tonight. Regardless of their 2-4 record, they played some heavy games. Fakes the handoff, the quarterback. Tries to gets the pass off, complete. Nice completion there. The pass was caught by number 5, the receiver for Rosa Fort, Frederick Steele. Ball's going to be spotted. The penalty is going to be on the play against the Lions. They had an ineligible receiver, so that'll back the ball up 5. And they would have had the first down but on the pass completion, but the flag will bring it all back, and they'll have to do it all over again. Nice cool night out here for high school football. 5-yard penalty, and it will be 1st and 15 now for Rosa Fort Lions. Ball will be spotted just shy of the 29-yard line. That's where they'll put it into play. Fumble on the play. Water Valley says they have it, and they do. 1st down, Water Valley. So an early turnover could come back to cost Rosa Fort. Now the Blue Devils will have it, and they'll have a great opportunity here. Ball's going to be spotted at the 27-yard line. High formation behind the quarterback, 1 wide out. Handoff to the second man through. That's number 34 doing the running duties. That's Ken Turner. Number 34, Ken Turner. He's a junior at 175 pounds. Thomas on the tackle for Rosa Fort. That's going to be a pickup of a couple maybe. Second down and 4 to go rather. Pickup of about 6 yards. High formation behind the quarterback. Quarterback keeper. Number 21, George Walls, the quarterback now for Water Valley. And they elected to go with George Walls instead of Reggie Pulley, who has been doing the quarterback duties all season long for the Blue Devils. 1st down for Water Valley. Ball's going to be spotted at the 11-yard line. So a great early scoring opportunity now for Water Valley to get things started off on a great note here at this homecoming ball game. High formation behind the quarterback, Walls. Walls with the option play. That 34 gets away from Ryan, but he can't get away from number 49. That was Ken Turner, the running back. Number 85 will come into the play for the Blue Devils, and that's Wesley Schulteis. And number 7 will check out of the ballgame, Marvin Kirkendall. Kirkendall playing the safety in the in position. Second down and 4 now from the ball spot at the 5-yard line. Walls with the keeper. And he may have picked up a half a yard. Number 8 will come into the ball game. Johnny Morgan, as number 85, will check out. That's Schulteis. It's a 3rd down and 3. High formation behind the quarterback. In the extreme backfield is number 34, Ken Turner. Quarterback with the keeper. Touchdown, Water Valley. That was Walls with a 7-yard TD run. Extra point attempt is short. The score will be Water Valley 6, Rosa Fort nothing here in the first quarter of play with 9:10 to go. Tucker taken down at about the 24-yard line by David Peacock, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Gray Tollison is the nephew of Emily and Charles Lyles of Bruce. So remember, Gray Tollison for State Senate, District 9. He's married to Fash, formerly of Greenville, Mississippi. And that's Gray Tollison for State Senate in District 9. We'll have more on Gray Tollison. He'll be representing Calhoun, Lafayette, and Yellowbusha counties if elected. 1st and 10 now for Rosa Fort. Not a whole lot up the middle. That was White on the carry. Tackled by a host of Blue Devils. Pryor in on the stop for the Blue Devils. About a 4-yard gain. Bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Lions. Second down, 6. So, number 1 at the quarterback spot for the Blue Devils. Handoff once again. They take it straight up. Nowhere to go. That was White on the carry once again. Chris Harris on the tackle. Chris Harris in on the stop for the Blue Devils. Number 22 is going to check out for Water Valley, Roger Caldwell. Caldwell, a sophomore, 195 pounds. 3rd down, 6. It's 3rd and 6 now for the Lions. 3-man backset, pitch back. Number 22, and he's going to be stopped at about the 30-yard line. On the carry. That'll be 4th down now and 4, and that will put the Lions in a punting situation here. And the Blue Devils will get the ball back, and they're going to send Reggie Pulley back deep along with George Walls. Walls is a senior at 150 pounds. Reggie Pulley, a junior, at 170 pounds. Of course, Reggie Pulley, a dangerous return man that we've seen on the season here. They get the punt off. It's going to take a nice bounce for the Lions, and that's where they'll spot it at about the 37-yard line. So the Water Valley offense will come back on the field. They'll have it 1st and 10, just shy of the 37-yard line in their own territory, and they lead the game 6-0 over underdog Rosa Fort here tonight. Water Valley, as we said, coming in tonight with a 2-4 record, but their losses have been to some big 4A schools and also to Bruce. Of course, they lost to Senatobia, Lafayette County here, Oxford here, and last week on the road at Bruce. I formation behind the quarterback, and once again, the new quarterback is George Walls tonight. They send one wing to the far side. Walls looking to pass. Oh, and in and out of the hands of number 7. That was Marvin Kirkendall. Kirkendall, the big receiver for the Blue Devils. He's a junior at 175 pounds. Incomplete. That'll bring up second down.
Second down, 10.
Second and 10 for Water Valley. We would like to thank all of our sponsors tonight here. They make the broadcast possible on Channel 12, and we would like to welcome all of our viewers on Channel 12 in Water Valley. Hope you're enjoying the local ball games we have for you this 95 campaign. Quarterback keeper, Walls, up to about the 43. Taking off his feet. That'll be a third, bring up third down, rather. Number 10 will check in. Chris Harris as well as Jacob Edwards, and a big third and a long 4 to go. Ball spotted at the 43-yard line. In the backfield, number 10, Chris Harris for the Blue Devils. One wing to the far side. Fakes the handoff. Looked like an option play, but the quarterback will keep it. That's Walls. Big first down play. Walls all the way to the 44-yard line, and they're in Rosa territory. First and 10 from the 44. And number 9 will bring the play in for the Blue Devils. That's Charles Wright. Number 11 will check out of the game, Jacob Edwards. Of course, honoring the senior football players at halftime during the homecoming ceremonies. And we'll be telling you, we'll go through some of these seniors here in just a little bit. Blue Devils now have it first down. There's an injured player on the field. I wondered what the holdup was, and it's an injured player for Rosa. Blue Devils lead it 6-0 early in the ball game. Rosa defensively trying to hold on here in the first quarter, try to stay in reach. I formation behind the quarterback. That's Walls. He hands it off. First man through. Not much. Chris Harris on the carry.
Wayland on the tackle.
Number 3 is going to check in the ball game. Chris Hardy as number 9 will come out. Charles Wright. Pickup of only 2 yards. Bring up a 2nd and 8 now for the Blue Devils, and they stay with their I formation behind Walls. Pitch back. Nice play there to number 34. That was Ken Turner. Turner up to about the 31-yard line, and he'll be taken off his feet, but it'll be a first down play. So Water Valley now driving once again. They had an early fumble recovery to put 6 points on the board, and now they threaten again, and this game could be blown open here in the first half. They're playing a team looking for their first win tonight. Rosa with a 0-5 start. Walls with an I formation. One receiver. Walls with a handoff. Nice play. Just Turner once again down to about the 21-yard line. Eric on the tackle for the Lions. That'll bring up, it's 4:20 to go in the first quarter of play. And he's just shy, looks like, of the first. He's going to be short. It'll be second down and 1 yard to go, short by a yard. Once again, Walls, the quarterback, tonight, instead of Pulley. Handoff to Ken Turner, first down for the Water Valley Blue Devils, inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line. Thomas on the tackle for the Lions. So Water Valley with another first down. First down inside the 20-yard line. And number 15 at quarterback for Water Valley. He's going to keep it, try to get the corner. That's Pulley. Pulley's going to be down to about the 14. And a flag on the play. Don't know exactly who that was again. Didn't see who committed the penalty. And it's going to work against the Blue Devils. It's going to be clipping against Water Valley. So a break there for Rosa. That'll back it up to the 31-yard line. So a break there for the Lions. Nikisha Rocket, the homecoming queen for 1995 here. Congratulations. 2 wideouts, I formation with the 2 backs. Pass play in and out of the hands of number 7, Kirkendall, and he would have had an opportunity to get the score. Reggie Pulley in at quarterback now. Pulley's pass incomplete, but that would have been wide. He was wide open, nothing but turf in front of him. Had he been able to hang on to it, Marvin Kirkendall would have probably made it to 12-0 ball game. 3 minutes now to go here in the first quarter of play. Water Valley leads 6-0. Reggie Pulley now back in place of Walls at quarterback. Pulley back to pass, got time, going to have to run. Pass complete. That was Johnny Morgan on the reception. He's going to be down the 20-yard line, 19-yard line. Nice pass played there by Reggie Pulley. They alternate Pulley and Walls. That'll be 3rd and 11. Water Valley with a long way to go for the first down. Blue Devils really doing a good job moving the ball here against this Rosa 14. 2 wideouts. Number 11 to the near side, Jacob Edwards. Harris keeps it on the ground. And they're going to spot it at the 14. The 16-yard line. So it'll bring up a 4th down play for the Blue Devils. 4th down and 6. And we'll see if the coach decides to go for it on 4th and 6. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 6. Pulley stays in at quarterback. And we'll see if Coach Drury makes the right call. Option play. Oh, and he's tripped up. Nice play there by Rosa Fort, number 7. That was number 7, Anthony Hibbler, who made the open field tackle. So now the Lions will take over 1st and 10. Don't know how good of a kicker they got, but they could have an opportunity to possibly have 9 points on the board rather than 6. But when you're that deep, sometimes you never know. You never question the coach's call because they could have picked up the first down, kept the drive alive. 1st and 10 now for Rosa Fort. They trail 6-0. And once again, they're going to keep it on the ground up to about the 14-yard line. That was Young on the carry for Rosa Fort. Nice homecoming crowd tonight here for Water Valley. Couple of yards on the play, 2nd and 8. Once again, there's a flag on the play, and I believe that's going to be a false start, movement on the line. We'll wait and see from the official. It's illegal procedure against the Lions, so that'll back them up. Water Valley defense right where they like to be here, where the Lions pinned deep in their own territory. 1:12 to go here in the first quarter. Rosa Fort must dig themselves out of a hole here. 2nd and 13. That pass off the mark. It was intended for Hibbler. So now a big 3rd down and 13 for Rosa Fort. And should they not pick up the 3rd down, they'll give Water Valley an excellent field position, as Water Valley will probably have the ball in Rosa Fort territory. But we'll wait and see if the Blue Devils can hold here on 3rd down. Third and 13 with 1 minute now to go in the first quarter of play. I formation behind the quarterback. Handoff. And it's not going to work this time either. Tackle in the backfield. Nice stop there by number 47 for the Blue Devils, and that was Kevin Wise made the big play. Wise is one of the seniors of the team. 215 pounds, so he's bigger than Jeff Patton here tonight. Kevin Wise. 4th and 17, so it's going to be a punting situation for Rosa Fort. And I'm going to tell you, we get the punter, Jeff, lined back deep in their end zone. And hopefully he'll get it away. Just does get it away. It's going to go out of bounds, and Blue Devils now should have great field position. And that's where they'll take over. So I tell you, this Rosa Fort offense, totally ineffective so far against Water Valley here tonight. Ball will be spotted at the 19, so now the Blue Devils with a 3rd opportunity. They did convert 6 points, but now they have a 3rd opportunity deep in Rosa Fort territory. Once again, Reggie Pulley will be the quarterback for the Blue Devils. One wide out to the far side. Pulley on the keeper option. Over to Turner. Nice open field tackle by number 10 for Rosa Fort. Number 10 is Dwayne Rush. Ball's going to be spotted at the 12-yard line. That'll end the first quarter of play. Water Valley leads it 6-0 over Rosa Fort. And so far the Blue Devils have controlled it here. If we had a statistician, we would see that the Blue Devils have controlled it on the offense, and all the yardage will be towards Water Valley, and very few yards so far for Rosa Fort. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back with more here on TV7, TV34, your local sports connection. All right, welcome back to action here in the second quarter play. Water Valley threatening on 2nd and 4. The give up the middle. That was Ken Turner on the carry. Thomas on the tackle for Rosa Fort, and we'll see if he did pick up the first down. 1st and goal for the Blue Devils from the 6-yard line. So now the Blue Devils have an opportunity to make it a 12-0 ball game. One wide out to the near side, and that's Marvin Kirkendall. Pass to Kirkendall, through his hands. Marvin Kirkendall trying to make the catch and could not hang on. 2nd and goal for Water Valley. Once again, the homecoming queen tonight, Nikisha Rocket. Congratulations to Nikisha Rocket on being chosen the 1995 homecoming queen. 2nd and goal for the Blue Devils. Reggie Pulley stays in at quarterback. And Pulley nowhere to go. Flag on the play as Pulley's tackle for a loss. Face mask against the line. So now that'll virtually put the Blue Devils in scoring position at about the 1 or the half-yard line. Be half the, and we'll see maybe half the distance. We'll see where they mark it. That's a 15-yard penalty. And now the Water Valley Blue Devils with a great opportunity. 2nd and goal will be spotted at the 5-yard line. Score! Reggie Pulley, touchdown. So it's 12-0, Water Valley on top of Rosa Fort after Reggie Pulley makes the touchdown run. Pulley keeps it for the score. So we have a touchdown run by Walls and also by Reggie Pulley, who's come in as substitute for Walls. They're going to go for the 2. Walls going to try to run it in. Ball deflected and almost called, but couldn't hang on. So it's going to be Water Valley 12, Rosa Fort nothing, but there is a penalty on the play. We'll wait and see who gets the call. "11 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the first half of play. It's going to be illegal motion against the Blue Devils. Water Valley 12, Rosa Fort nothing here in the second quarter of play. Kickoff by the Blue Devils, taken. Rosa Fort with a nice punt return up to close to midfield, about the 43-yard line, and that's where they'll mark and have it 1st and 10, and they have been totally inefficient against Water Valley's defense here tonight. Chris Harris in on the stop for Water Valley. And they'll have it 1st and 10. It's going to be spotted at the 43 rather. I formation behind the quarterback, 2 wings. Handoff to number 20. Not a whole lot, maybe 3 or 4 yards. Bring up a second down now for Rosa Fort. Ball's going to be spotted at the 46-yard line. That was Woodard on the stop for the Blue Devils. Second down and 6 after a 4-yard gain. Homecoming action here tonight. Water Valley and Rosa Fort. Big run there by Rosa Fort. That was number 49, the runner for the Lions. That's a 1st down for the Lions. So they'll have it at midfield at the 45-yard line in Blue Devil territory with an I formation behind the quarterback. Hand off to the first man through, and he's got a couple of blocks. He's going to be taken off his feet at about the 42-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 3. You'll bring up a second down and about 7 yards to go. Second down and about 6 after a 4-yard gain by the Lions. And the handoff up to about the 42-yard line. Couple of Blue Devils on the stop. Ball will be spotted at the 41. 3rd down and 6, no gain. So now a big play here for Rosa Fort with 3rd down to try to keep the drive alive. Option play stopped at about the 39, but flag on the play, and it's going to be probably going to be against Rosa Fort, and it will be illegal motion against the Lions. So it'll come back and be a long 3rd down play now. And now you take a look at some of the cheerleaders here for Water Valley, doing a great job tonight. Number 64 will check out of the game. Mario Weekly. Third and 11 for the Lions. Two wideouts to the near side. Back to pass, the quarterback. He's going to keep it. Sliding to about the 39-yard line. Short. And it'll bring up fourth down. So the Blue Devil defense doing the job once again. We'll see what the Lions will do here. Ball spotted just shy of the 40 in Blue Devil territory. 4th and 5 now. So they will punt it away. Number 26 doing the punting duties. Scott back for the punting duties. Short punt. Nice Rosa Fort bounce on a nice punt down to about the 3-yard line. And they'll mark it there, and Water Valley now will have the whole field to go for the touchdown. 97 yards, and we'll see what they can do. They have been able to work against this Rosa Fort defense so far tonight. Water Valley now with a big run, and they're going to get out of a hole. First down pickup on a running play by the Blue Devils. Ball will be spotted at the 18-yard line. Pulley at quarterback now. They started with Walls, and now they've gone to Pulley. A high formation behind Pulley. Flag on the play. It's going to be illegal movement, illegal motion against the Blue Devils, I believe. False start against Water Valley. That'll back them up 5. Be 1st and 15 now from the 14-yard line, 13-yard line. So first down now from the 13. Pulley stays in at quarterback, I formation. Big run up to about the 35-yard line, and that was Harris. Chris Harris, a senior, 170 pounds. Michael Williams, a senior on the team, as well as Chris Harris, Johnny Morgan, George Walls, Ricky Weaver, Kevin Wise, Antonio Franklin, Chris Russell, Mario Weekly, Andy Aldi, Dimitri Judson, Jason Greer, and Wesley Schulteis. Some of the seniors for this Water Valley Blue Devil team doing a great job here tonight. First and 10 on the big run by the Blue Devils. Two-man back set behind Pulley. He sends one man to the near side. Showing blitz is Rosa Fort. Pulley on the keeper. Reggie Pulley with a first down play. And they're just shredding this defense of Rosa Fort. Blue Devils with a long drive started back at the 3-yard line and had a penalty, so actually this drive has already gone about 54 yards. First and 10, Water Valley, inside Rosa Fort territory. Pulley back to pass, chased out of the pocket. Oh, pass broken up. Intended for number 6, Brian Walls, incomplete. 2nd and 10, Water Valley. Just under 6 minutes now to play in the first half. I formation behind Pulley, the quarterback. Two wings to the near side. Pulley back to pass. Chased. Going to be taken down at the 40-yard line. A huge loss on the play. So a great job by Rosa on the secondary to have adequate coverage and force Pulley out of the pocket and nowhere to throw the ball, and he'll have to take the loss. Third down with a 7-yard, 3rd and 17 now. Third and 19. Ball's going to be spotted at the 40, about the 42-yard line, 43. You take a good look there at the line of scrimmage as Riley Pulley runs the offense. Pulley with the pitch back to number 34. That's Turner. Turner's going to be chased out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, maybe the 39, and that's where they'll have the first down pickup. 1st and 10, Blue Devils. Excuse me, I'm wrong. It's short of the first down by maybe 5 yards, so it'll be 4th down and about 4 yards to go now. Looking at the first down markers across the way, about a 4-yard pickup for the first, and they're going to go for it, as they've been known to do here this year. Reggie Pulley at quarterback. Pulley, look for him maybe to keep the ball. Movement on the line, and it's going to be a nice play there by Water Valley. And we'll see if it was a false start by the Blue Devils. I think it was movement against Rosafort. Offsides against the lines. First down by the Blue Devils. That'll be just enough to pick up the first down play. Ball's going to be marked at the 37.
First down, Blue Devils at the Rosafort 37.
As they continue this drive, it's lasted quite a while here now. Started back at the 3-yard line. Join us at halftime for a nice performance by the Water Valley High School Marching Band, as well as Rosafort. Two wings. Handoff. Turner to about the 29-yard line. Nice run there by Turner, doing a lot of the running back duties here tonight. Timeout has been called by Rosafort. Our formation behind Pulley. Pulley is our quarterback. Pulley with a handoff and scrambling for yardage. Still on his feet. It's a foot race to the end zone. George Wells, the other quarterback tonight, gets the score. So Walls with a big run to put 6 on the board. Walls with his second touchdown. He scored the first touchdown. So it's an 18-0 game. And now in for the extra point for Water Valley is Crow, number 12. We'll see. They have not been able to get the extra point tonight. The 2-point conversion failed. That kick is low. So no extra points tonight, no bonuses. We have an 18-0 game, but you know, as long as you keep scoring touchdowns, you don't have to have the extra point. And so far, Water Valley has dominated this ball game tonight. And you take a look, some of the cheerleaders we have. Nice crowd out tonight. Beautiful night for ball. Going to be in the 50s. Maybe already be there. I don't know. It's pretty cool. And we've got a great game here, although Water Valley has dominated the game. Once again, not to overemphasize, but we would like to mention the homecoming queen, for those of you who have not heard, is Nikisha Rocket. Congratulations to her and her family. Water Valley will kick off. They lead it 18-0, dominating this first half of play. 4:12 to go until halftime. Join us at halftime for the halftime performance by the high school Blue Devil Band. Nice kick taken by Rosafort. Going to be cut down at about the 36, maybe 37-yard line. Rosa Ford will have it there, 1st and 10. And try to do something against this Water Valley defense. They've not been able to find it yet. Water Valley coming in tonight with a 2-4 record. Rosa Ford 0-5, looking for their first win on the season.
1st and 10. Lions at their own.
Bill, along with Jeff and Leslie, bringing you the action here tonight from Water Valley. Flag on the play here before the snap. That's going to be probably illegal procedure against the Lions. That's offsides against Rosa Ford. And Rosa Ford not doing themselves any favors with the penalty calls here tonight. False start. That'll back them up 5. 1st and 15. And nothing seems to go right for Rosa Ford here so far. Got some great SEC action this weekend. We'll talk more about that in a few minutes. Handoff, nowhere to go. Going to be a loss on the play. In on the stop for Water Valley was number 22, Roger Caldwell.
Loss on the play, 2nd down, 17.
2nd and 17 after the 2-yard loss. Coming out now is number 6. For the Blue Devils, ball is going to be spotted at the 31-yard line. Second down and 17. Option play, but it's not going to work. Nowhere to go. He's going to be back to about the 30. Actually going to be another loss on the play. Should be a 3rd down and 18 now. That was Edwards on the tackle for the Blue Devils. And you know, Rosa Ford's going the wrong direction. It's not our cameraman, it's actually Water Valley defense. Water Valley has taken a timeout. Rolling to the far side is the quarterback. Pass play. Incomplete. Intended for Dunn. So now Rosa Ford. 4th down and 17, and they will be forced to punt it here. Water Valley will get the ball back with 2:25 to go here in the first half. They already lead the game 18-0. Water Valley looking to go 3-4 on the season tonight.
Number 86, Eric Scott, back in punt formation.
Scott back to punt it away. Almost gets it blocked. And it'll take another Rosa Ford bounce. But Water Valley will have great field position at the 36. And they'll have it 1st and 10. And plenty of time with 2:13 to go on the first half on the clock. It's been all Blue Devils here so far. Mississippi State, of course, will be playing Auburn tomorrow. Or if you're watching this game, they play them Saturday today. Ole Miss will be hosting Tulane. Should be 2 good contests there. With an Auburn and a Rebel victory, my predictions. 1st and 10, Blue Devils. Pulley back to pass. Looking for number 7. That was intended for Kirkendall, incomplete. It was thrown just out of his reach. 2nd down now for the Blue Devils. Trying to really blow it open here with another touchdown before halftime. 2nd and 10, ball spotted at the 36-yard line. Pulley stays at quarterback with I formation. Turner, I believe, to the far side. Ken Turner, rather, in the backfield. Plowing straight ahead to about the 39. Pick up a maybe 3, 3rd down and 7 now for Water Valley. Ball spotted just shy of the 40-yard line as number 85 will bring in the play. Schulteis, number 11, will check out. 3rd and 7, ball at the 40. Reggie Pulley, 2 receivers, 2 backs. Pulley back to pass. Chased. Oh, nice play. That was Johnny Morgan. Morgan gets out of bounds with it. Stops the clock with 1:01 to play in the first half. And Water Valley looking to make it ugly here in the first half of play. Ball's going to be spotted at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. I tell you, Pulley, a great scrambler, one of the better scramblers we've seen, able to throw it on the run. First and 10 now for Reggie Pulley and the offense. Pulley with a handoff to Ken Turner. He's going to be down the 25. 2nd down and 5 now. Pick up a 5 yards. Rosa Ford just having no success at all here in the first half. Timeout taken by the Blue Devils. And with that timeout, we'll take a break and we'll be back. And welcome back to action here. Water Valley threatening to make it a 24-0 game. I'll get it out here in a minute. 2nd down, 6 to go. Flag on the play here. That's going to be against Roosevelt. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Lions. That'll be 15 yards. Blue Devils looking to go 24-0 here before halftime. They have not made a bonus point. They have not made an extra point here tonight. They've failed a 2-point conversion, but they have scored 3 touchdowns. When you do that, hold your opponent to nothing, you don't have to make the extra points. First and 10 at the 12-yard line. I formation behind Pulley, the quarterback. Pulley hands it off to Turner, and Turner looks like he's going to be around the 7-yard line. We'll wait and see where they mark the ball. Young on the stop for Roosevelt. Nice crowd out for homecoming tonight for Water Valley. Timeout taken once again by the Water Valley Blue Devils. Pass by Pulley. Over the head, intended for number 7, Kirkendall. That'll bring up 3rd down and 6 now for the Blue Devils. Water Valley trying to get another touchdown before the halftime. 21 seconds to go in the first half of play. Pulley to pass it. Incomplete. It was intended for number 2. Brian Walls is how they have him listed. 4th and 6 now for the Blue Devils. So they'll have the opportunity to try the field goal, and I tell you, the kicker has not been on tonight for Water Valley. They have not made a kick, extra point attempt.
Number 12, Benny Crow in to attempt a...
And number 12 with a 25-yard attempt. He got it. Bennett Crow, number 12, with the 3 points. Water Valley 21, Roosevelt nothing. in what a game has been controlled by the Water Valley Blue Devils. 11 seconds remaining in the first half of play, and the kicker nails it for the 3 points. And that was Crow, the kicker for Water Valley, with a 3-point field goal to make it 21-0. Walls started the scoring with a 7-yard run, followed by Pulley with a 3-yard run, and then Walls scored again on a touchdown run, and then Crow gets the 3-point field goal to make it 21-0, Water Valley over Rosa Ford. Now the Lions will have one opportunity to get it in, to get some points on the board. They only have 11 seconds. Taken at the 15 and dropped at about the 30. Taken at the 25 rather. 5-yard return. 5 seconds here in the first half. And we'll see what Rosa Fort will do. Looks like a long second half tonight. Water Valley leads it 21-0. We're getting ready for a halftime show. And they let it run out. Water Valley leads it after one half of play. Water Valley 21, Rosa Fort nothing. And I tell you, it's been controlled by the Water Valley Blue Devils here tonight. Kickoff for the Blue Devils going to go out of bounds at the 29. Flag on the play. Flag on the play with the ball went out of bounds. We'll see what the call is.
On the play as the kick went out of bounds.
We're just underway here in the second half of play. So Rosa Fort will have to kick it over. Penalty marker on the kick a moment ago. Back deep for Water Valley, number 21, George Walls. And number 15, Reggie Pulley. Pulley, the quarterback in the game. Lions will kick it away again, this time from the 35-yard line. Water Valley on top, 21-0. Nice kick, taken by number 21, Walls. He's going to be stopped at the 19-yard line. No, the 24-yard line. I'll get it down here in just a second. That's where the Blue Devils will have it. 1st and 10 here to start this third quarter of play. That was Walls on the return. So, 80 yards from pay dirt. And the big crowd remains here on the home side for some great action here tonight. Their team having no trouble here against Rosa Fort. Pulley at quarterback. Pulley with a handoff. Now Pulley keeps it rather. Pulley on the key. He's going to take it for a touchdown. So an 80-yard touchdown by Reggie Pulley. And I'll tell you what, that's going to start putting that out. You can get it out. You may not put the icing on the cake, but you can get the icing ready because this game, 27-0, just underway in the second half. An 80-yard touchdown run on the keeper by Reggie Pulley. He got the corner and able to take it all the way in for the score. And now for the extra point attempt for the Blue Devils. Kick is up and it's true. Caldwell doing the holding. And the kicking duties by number 12, Bennett Crow. And Water Valley leads it 28-0 over Rosa Fort. Back to pass. Rosa Fort with a completion up to about the 48-yard line. Ball's going to be stripped by Water Valley, but they're going to blow the play dead. Flag on the play. And we'll see if he was, indeed the ball was dead, or if they stripped the ball. We'll see what the flag is first. Try to figure out this play here. We're 10:47 to go here in the third quarter. And it's going to be against Rosa Fort. It's an ineligible receiver. So the ball's going to be spotted at the 30-yard line, and that's where Rosa Fort will put it into play. This game has begun to look very lopsided here in the third. 1st and 15 now for Rosa Fort. No points yet for the Lions here tonight. Matter of fact, they have not been even close. This Blue Devil defense has controlled them. Fumble on the play. Water Valley trying to recover. Fumble, and the Blue Devils will have it. Walls with a recovery for Water Valley, and once again they're going to have an opportunity to make the game look even more lopsided, as they'll have a scoring opportunity. Ball is going to be spotted at the the 11-yard line. And Water Valley now can start thinking about player substitutions in this one. Falls the quarterback. Bring up second down. We'll see where the ball's spotted. Ball's at about the 7-yard line. Second down now. 2nd and 6 to go for the Blue Devils. Handoff. Score. Water Valley with a touchdown. And number 12 now, Bennett Crow with an extra point attempt. And I was keeping up with the scoring, but I lost track, so we'll just say they've got a bunch of points because that's what it is. It's 34-0 with the extra point attempt. Going to be tapped and blocked. So Water Valley 34, Rosa Fort nothing, and Water Valley getting a little revenge against Rosa Fort here tonight after losing last week to Class 2A Bruce. .9:22 to go in the third quarter. Water Valley already with 2 scores here in the third quarter of play. Rosa Fort, he's going to be hit hard and dropped back at about the 24-yard line, and that's where the Blue Devils will put it into play. 1st and 10. And on the stop for Water Valley, I believe, was number 20, Harley. And Rosa Fort, so far, has been having their share of trouble, and they're in for a long half here, remainder of this half, unless they can get something going here against this Water Valley defensive unit. They have not found the rabbit in the hat. Quarterback, back to pass. Pass play. Almost picked off. Intended for number 5 Steele, and it was almost taken by Johnny Morgan, had his hand on it. So 2nd down for Rosa Fort. And what do you talk about when you have a 34-0 game?
Brings up second down 10.
Not a whole lot you can say. Water Valley has dominated both sides of the ball. And they're going to look like go to 3-4 on the year. They had division losses, district play. They lost to Senatobia. So they're very much in contention for the playoffs. Next week, Water Valley will be here against Independence in another district game. Should be a good ball game here, Water Valley and Independence. We're not even in fourth quarter play, and it's 34-0, Water Valley. All over the lines here tonight.
Third down 6.
3rd and 6 for Rosa Fort. 3-man back set behind the quarterback. Handoff to second man through. He's going to be popped at about the 38.
49 on the run again.
Might have got 3. Ball's going to be spotted at the 38. 4th and 2 now for the Lions.
Scott back in front formation.
And now Rosa Ford is going to take a timeout, and I tell you, they need that and more because they are having their struggles here tonight against Water Valley. They're going to take it, we're going to take it, and we'll be back with more from Water Valley Blue Devil Field. Stay with us. Welcome back to action. Water Valley in complete command, 34-0 with 7:43 to go here in the third quarter play rather. And Walls and Pulley back to receive the punt. And it looks like Water Valley might have touched the ball. We'll see what happened. Rosa Fort thinks they have it. And Rosa Fort trying to down the ball at the 44-yard line. And a Water Valley player did touch the ball. Water Valley did touch it, so what a mistake there. Error by the Blue Devils, and now Rosa Fort will have good field position in Water Valley territory, and they need all they can get. We'll see what they can do here in Water Valley territory.
45.
They have not been able to establish any kind of drive whatsoever tonight against the Blue Devil defense. Option play, but he drops it for a loss. Rosa Fort did recover the ball, but they're going to be back at about the 47-yard line. That's going to be a loss of about 5 on the play. Rather, a loss of about 3. Bring up about a second down and 7 now. Excuse me, second down and 13. 6:45 and counting down in this third quarter of play tonight. Rosa Fort with 2 wide outs, 1 tight end. Handoff. Nowhere to go. Back at the 50-yard line. That'll be 3rd down and 14. So negative yardage we would have tonight if we kept up with stats on this Rosa Fort team. Water Valley has maintained them. I don't know if the other games in Calhoun County are like this, but boy, if they are, there's some guys I know talking about a lot of SEC action about right now. 3rd down and 13 for the Lions. High formation behind the quarterback. Oh, and he's dropped at the 44. And you see now why Water Valley did schedule Rosa Fort for the homecoming game. Having no trouble at all. I tell you, Water Valley played a great game against Bruce last week. Able to come up short 8-7. But this defense has not allowed a Bruce Trojan touchdown in 3 years. So that speaks highly of Water Valley's defense. Short punt. Out of bounds at the 36.
goes out of bounds at the Blue Devil 37-yard line.
So at the 36, Water Valley will have it 1st and 10. And, you know, I wonder, Jeff, can they score another touchdown, reckon?
Bill, I think they've got it in them.
I believe they got the game wrapped up, so to speak. A lot of the fans visiting back here. You know, a game like this gives people a lot of time to visit and talk about different things. With the game well in hand here in the 3rd quarter of play. Pulley at quarterback, I formation, one man to the near side. Pulley hands off. Not much, to about the 39-yard line. That was number 10 on the carry. That was Harris, Chris Harris. Water Valley with some substitutions now. Several coming in. Number 47 will check into the game. Kevin Wise, as well as number 6. Do not have a number on number 6. 2-yard pickup now for the Blue Devils. 2nd down and 8. Ball just shy of the 40-yard line. Pulley stays at quarterback. And doing the running that time, butting heads, was number 47, Kevin Wise. Wise, a senior, 215 pounds.
Thompson Young on the tackle.
And Jeff, here's the young man that you and I would probably hate to face on the line. He's a sophomore, Dan Whitehead, at 240 pounds. So he's a load to be so young. Option play by Pulley. Down to about the 39-yard line. That was Wise once again. Nice running by Wise. Nice option by Pulley.
Knocked out of bounds at the Rosa Fort 45-yard line.
Out of bounds at the Rosa Fort 45. Water Valley will have 1st down from that position. First and 10 for the Blue Devils. Pulley options it again. And that was White that time to about the 29 before he's dragged out of bounds by Dunn. And Jeremy McCluskey, a sophomore, 270 pounds. I don't think they're that big back when we were in school, Jeff. 270 pounds, so there's some big guys on the roster here tonight. Ball's going to be spotted at the 30-yard line. We'll have those guys over next time we play football. What do you think? I formation behind the quarterback, Pulley, one man to the near side. Pulley hands it off. That's Harris. And Harris plows his way to about the 22. Dropped. A couple of defenders there for Rosa Fort. So Harris with nice footwork. 3:16 counting down here in the 3rd quarter. We have an injury on the field. So we do have an injured player and don't have his number yet. We'll wait and see who that is, as he was in on the tackle of Chris Harris. And not a whole lot of gain on that play. Running the ball that time was number 47. That was Kevin Wise once again.
Wayland and Harris on the tackle.
Harris in on the stop for Rosa Fort. 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter play. 3rd and 1 now for the Blue Devils. I formation behind Pulley, the quarterback. The wing to the near side is Charles Wright. Pulley hands it off, and they really work on the clock and try to wrap this 3rd quarter of play up. And I tell you, Rosa Fort just outmanned here tonight in every way. Offensively, defensively, special teams, on the line with a running game, with a passing game. Not able to get anything going against Water Valley here. First and 10 now for the Blue Devils. They're going to try to make it a 40-0 ball game. Not much gain there, maybe to the 15-yard line. Pick up a maybe one, bring up 2nd and 9.
Brown on the tackle.
Brown on the stop for Rosa Ford.
2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 16-yard line. 2nd down and 9 for the Blue Devils. Once again, our homecoming queen tonight, Nakisha Rocket. 1995 homecoming queen here at Water Valley. Pitch back. Nowhere to go, and he's going to try to get someone on this side. That's Chris White. Chris White, a lot of running there, but no gain, really. Had he ran it towards the end zone, that'd been a touchdown, Jeff. So Chris White's going to be stopped for the loss. 3rd and 11 now. Water Valley trying to make it 40-0, less than a minute to play here in the 3rd quarter. And they keep it on the ground. That was Harris on the carry. Pickup of only a few yards. Thomason on the stop for Rosa Ford. 4th down and 6 now. 5-yard gain. Ball's going to be spotted at the 12. So Water Valley will go for it here. At quarterback now is number 3, Chris Hardy. That'll end the 3rd quarter of play. Water Valley leads it 34-0 over Rosa Ford, and it has been all Blue Devils here tonight. Well, we're going to take a timeout, hear from sponsors, and we'll be back with more on your local sports connection. Stay tuned. And back to action here. Water Valley leads it 34-0, and they're threatening once again against Rosa Ford. Option play, trying to pick up the 1st down at the 3-yard line. He's taken out of bounds. That was Chris White, a sophomore, 160 pounds. Chris White knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 1st and goal to go for the Blue Devils. And they lead the game 34-0, trying to make it 40-0. Somehow, I just have this feeling they'll score a touchdown somewhere right in here. I formation behind the quarterback, but not yet, not that play. Nice defensive stop by Rosa Ford. And that was number 9, Charles White, on the carry for the Blue Devils. He's a sophomore as well. Honoring the seniors here at halftime, the start of the game with the homecoming ceremonies. 2nd and goal. Ball spotted at the 4-yard line. 3-yard line, And once again, at quarterback now is Chris Hardy. They got it. Touchdown, Water Valley. Hardy keeps it to make it a 40-0 ball game, and there it goes. And if the crowd is asleep, they're awake now. I tell you, this Water Valley crowd hasn't seen this many touchdowns this year by Water Valley. Thrilled to see a big victory night. Flag on the play during the point after. Offsides against the Lions. What else could the Lions do tonight? So half the distance to go. Water Valley will get an opportunity once again at the extra point. And Jeff, is this a crucial extra point? This may be crucial for them. What do you think?
I don't think it's very important, Phil. We still got another quarter to go,
and probably a couple more touchdowns. And I'm assuming you mean Water Valley on that, so we'll wait and see what happens and see if they can get the extra point here. Snap is down, kick is up, and it splits the uprights. Water Valley 41, Rosa Fort nothing. Rosa Fort trying to get something on a punt return here, and a nice return up to about the 42-yard line, and they'll put it into play 1st and 10 at the 42. Water Valley dominating the game. They lead it 41-0. Another good SEC action game this week. LSU and Florida. Should be interesting down at LSU and Cajun country. Who can stop that Florida offense? But it should be a good ball game. LSU playing very well this year at home. And on the road, I might add. 1st and 10 for Rosa Fort. Pass caught, dropped at the 45. That was number 33 for the Lions. Jacob Edwards on the stop for Water Valley.
Holding against the Lions.
That'll be a holding call now against Rosa Fort. So once again, the penalties do not help them any, as if it's not too late for help, but holding, ball marked at the 30-yard line. 1st down and 15, I believe. 1st and 19, rather. 10:20 left in the ball game. Rosefort trying to just get some points on the board. Intercepted by Water Valley. On the pass interception was number 64, Mario Weekly. Mario Weekly down to about the 12 or 13-yard line. So Water Valley now will have another opportunity. And Jeff, how many touchdowns can they score tonight?
That's a good question, Phil. How many has it been so far?
I tell you, if they don't score on the offense, they'll score on the defense. 7 touchdowns, I believe. 6 touchdowns. 7, rather. Water Valley having problems there, and Rosa Fort trying to recover it. Water Valley with interception by Weekly just a moment ago, but Rosa Fort recovers the ball. So they stay out of that, get themselves out of that situation, and they'll have an opportunity once again to try to get their first points on the board. We'll be right back after this quick timeout. Stay tuned. And back to action here. Will the Blue Devils lead this one 41-0? Rosa Fort, after the fumble recovery, have it 1st and 10 at the 30. Pass and play, and I don't know who that was intended for. Penalty on the play. It's going to be holding, I believe. We'll wait and see what the call is.
Holding against the Lions.
Holding against Rosa Fort. And I tell you, nothing else could, I don't know what else could go wrong for the Lions here tonight. Holding call with 9:11 to go in the ball game. And that'll back them up 5. First down and 20 yards to go. Flag on the play. Taken down at the 20-yard line. And 2 flags on the play. And it's going to be against the Lions. Now we'll wait. It is the call going to work against Rosa Fort. Looks like the penalties are offsetting, and we'll see what happens here. This penalty was declined, rather. Ball will be spotted at the 19. 2nd and 20 now for the Lions. You talk about an uphill battle. They trail it 41-0 to Water Valley. We're in the 4th quarter of play. Lions back to pass. Almost intercepted. It was intended by number 7, but it was broke up by number 31. That was Peacock. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 20 with 8:46 remaining in the ball game. Ball's going to be spotted at the 19. Next week it'll be Water Valley hosting Independence in division play here, as they did lose to Senatobia in division play. Other losses by Water Valley: they lost to Lafayette County here, Oxford here, and they lost to Bruce on the road. But they will not lose this one tonight. I believe I can go ahead and predict that they will win the ball game. Pass incomplete. 4th down and 20. Rosa Fort will punt it away. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Lions. And why do you want that when you trail like you do? Terrible call there. I mean, it's a good call, but it was a terrible mistake there by Rosa Fort. And you know, I'll talk to Jeff and Leslie. We'll get our player of the game, see who they think should be player of the game here for Water Valley tonight. And we'll have our player of the game here at the end of the broadcast. So stay with us for that. So far, it has to be either Walls or Pulley. Pulley had an 80-yard run, also an early touchdown. Reggie Pulley has really come in and done the job as quarterback. And so far, I believe my vote will go to Reggie Pulley. And we'll see if Jeff and Leslie agree with that in just a minute here. Once again, on our sponsors, go by and thank Farm Bureau, Mr. John Ashford, and all the staff. Have all of your insurance needs. Farm Bureau, located here in Water Valley. Go by and see Mr. John Ashford. Tell him we sent you by. And thank them for all the support that they've given the Blue Devils on the broadcast. Farm Bureau here in Water Valley. For all of your insurance needs, see the friendly folks, John Ashford and all the staff. Farm Bureau here in Water Valley. And tell them that we sent you by. Farm Bureau. And it's going to take a Rosa Fort bounce to about the 39-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and 10. So now, you know, they'll have, as they have had all night, excellent field position. We have 8 minutes and 28 seconds left in what has been a blowout here tonight. The first blowout I guess I've seen this year. A total mismatch between these two teams. Handoff up the middle, flag on the play. May have been some early movement. We'll see if it works against the defense. Water Valley with some substitution now, and rightfully so. Offsides against the Lions. 5-yard assessment. Ball's going to be spotted now at the 35-yard line. First down and 5 now for the Blue Devils. And at quarterback for Water Valley now, number 3, Chris Hardy. Several substitutions in the ball game.
Wise on the carry.
Hardy hands off to Wise. He gets to maybe the 35, back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see where they mark it. They're going to lose a little on the play. He'll get back to the original line, 2nd down and 5. Our formation behind the quarterback. That's Hardy. One lone receiver. Handoff. Maybe to about the 33. Pick up maybe a couple. 3rd down and about 2 to go. Number 86 checks in. Number 24 will check out for the Blue Devils. That's Jeff Dickey coming out of the game. Number 3 back in. Hardy the quarterback. And it is indeed a 3rd down and 3 here in the 4th quarter. Water Valley now was getting some experience with some of the young players. Game well in hand. Woodard on the carry that time. We'll see where they mark the ball. Going to be short. Ball's going to be spotted at the 34-yard line. 4th down and 3 now for the Blue Devils. And we'll see here if they go for it. And no threat with the Rosa Ford offense, so they're going to go for it on 4th and 3. Why not? Handoff. That was Charles Wright, number 9. He's a sophomore at 180. So, on downs, it will be Rosa Ford 1st and 10. They'll have it at about the 33-yard line. 67 yards away from pay dirt, which they have not been able to find tonight. 41-0, less than 6 minutes to play in the ball game. And I'm sure both teams would love to get this game over with as quickly as possible. Rosa Ford back to pass. Pass play going to be stopped at about the 29 for no gain. Taken down by Woodard and Peacock. Little girl. 2nd down and 14, loss of 4 on the play. Rosa Ford back to pass. Pass going to be thrown behind the intended receiver. That was number 5. Broken up. Rosa Ford now 3rd and 14. Ball at the 30. Clock is stopped with 4:45 to go in the ball game. Coach Chick Drury and his staff going to get a great victory here tonight. Easy homecoming win for the Blue Devils. Won't be quite as easy next week when they'll host Independence here in district play. Back to pass. Scrambling flags on the play. Nowhere to throw the ball. That's clipping against Rosa Ford. So that'll drop them back. 4:34 now to go in the ball game, and clock continues to keep stopping, but a lot of the crowd has thinned out here on the home side. Water Valley will go to 3-4 on the year as they face Independence here next Friday night.
3rd down and 37.
Third down, 37 yards to go. Jeff, will they pass it?
We'll have to see.
Third and 37. And Water Valley should get good field position here. They're going to keep it on the ground. Going to be stopped at about the 14, and the clock will continue to run. Less than 4 minutes to play in the ball game. And Water Valley now will get great field position, or should get great field position, as this one is in the books. Starters are out and the youngsters are in for the Blue Devils. Number 15 back to receive the ball for Water Valley, and that's Reggie Pulley, the quarterback for most of the time here tonight. It's going to take a Blue Devil bounce. It's going to be down at about the 34-yard line. And that's where Water Valley will have it, 1st and 10, with his second offensive unit. We'll see what they can do here. Once again, remember all of our sponsors tonight. Mr. Gray Tollison running for State Senate in District 9. Rebel Incorporated, your GM dealer in Oxford. Rebel Incorporated, go by and see them today. Holloway Mobile Homes, just across the street here from us. Holloway Mobile Homes here in Water Valley. Be sure and tell Holloway Homes we sent you by. And check out their prices on their homes. They have some great deals for you. Chris White on the kid, about the 29 before he stopped. Ron's Music. Go see the two Rons, Ron Pollan and Ron Lakey at Ron's Music in Oxford. Your Peavy headquarters. Also, they have Cellular One service. All this and more at Ron's Music on University Avenue in Oxford. Ron's Music Center. Go by and see them today and tell them we sent you by for all of your musical supply needs. Ron's Music in Oxford. Proud to be a part of the ball game here tonight. Ron's Music. Handoff and not much. Not much for Charles Wright, number 9. The People Place here. People's Bank, Water Valley, proud to be a part of the game tonight. Money Mart in Water Valley. Union Planters Bank in Water Valley. Sarton's Home and Auto, Jackie Sarton and staff say go Blue Devils. They have a huge betting sale going on. Go by and see Sarton's today for all of your betting needs and save. Major credit cards accepted at Sarton's Home and Auto here in Water Valley. Johnson's Discount Furniture, Hubert House and Russell Pope. Go by and tell them we sent you by. Johnson's Furniture here in Water Valley. Also the Mechanics Savings Bank, always proud to be sponsorship in our local events. Mechanics Savings Bank on Main Street, Water Valley, and also their branch office in Oxford. Mechanics Bank. And Farm Bureau, John Ashford and all the staff say go Big Blue. Farm Bureau, your insurance headquarters for Water Valley. Farm Bureau Insurance. Also Wayne Harris at Union Planters Bank, proud to bring you the game tonight. Wayne Harris, proud to be part sponsorship in the game tonight. Go by and see them. They're here to serve you. It's a different name, but the same hometown folks at Union Planters Bank on University Avenue in, on Main Street here in Water Valley. Union Planters Bank. Less than a minute to play, and this game is in the books. 41-0, Water Valley. Homecoming queen tonight was Nikisha Rocket. Crowned our homecoming queen for the 95 ceremonies here tonight. And Water Valley now running the clock out. 10 seconds to go in the ball game. And we'll keep the camera on the field here at the end of the game for the celebration. As your ball game, Water Valley Blue Devils 41, Rosa Lions nothing in a big shutout by the Blue Devils here tonight.